Alright, let's welcome, hi, and welcome to another revision. One of the revision I will do, okay, I will demonstrate on how to answer some of the question related to algebraic fraction. Some of them will be simplifying, some of them will be writing as a single fraction, and some of them will be about solving. So let's start. Alright, so for the first one, simplify fully x squared minus 3x over x squared minus 8x plus 15. So basically, all you have to do is to look carefully into the question and have a look at the numerator first. Okay, alright, so here, as you can see, x squared minus 3x, and then x squared minus 8x plus 15. Now, on the first glance, you cannot really simplify this by cancelling, let's say here, x squared, x squared. You cannot do that because there's a minus and plus in between operations, so you cannot do it. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is to look one by one. What's on the numerator, what's on the denominator. So here, let's factorize x squared minus 3x. So it will by, how do you factorize x minus 3x? You have to take out the common factor. Right, so when you have it, you can have x squared minus 3x, you take out x, you can have a x brackets x minus 3, right? And then for the second one, for this part, seems like there is this is a quadratic expression, so one way to factorize it is by using a classic cross method, or whatever method that you think is very suitable to find let's say here. Right, so here you have the first one. You have to look at the first term, which is x squared. So what are the factors? You can say it's x and then another x. Now x times x means x squared. What about the second one? What about the next one? The next one here is we focus on the third term, which is 15. So the possible combination that you can have is 1 times 15 or 3 times 5. So here you can have a 3, and over here you can have a 5. But then a reminder to make sure that it is the cross method. Later you can have a 3x plus 5x equals positive x, but here in between, I mean the second term, you have to have negative 8x, so you have to use negative 3 times negative 5 instead to get positive 15. So there you have it. You can have x squared minus 8x plus 15 equals x minus 3 bracket x minus 5 double bracket. So now this expression you can change into something like this. You have to replace it by changing the terms here using what you are given, using what you have found. Let's say for the first one it's x minus 3, and then for the second one it will be right, double brackets. The first bracket you can have x minus 3, the second bracket you can have x minus 5. Now look at the question, look at the expression after you have factorized it. It seems like in between there is multiplication, okay, and then there is one term that can be cancelled because it is in common with each other, which is the term that contains x minus 3. So later you can cancel it like this, right? It will become like this, right? And then second one, you can also cancel the term here, right? Now, after you have cancelled both, then you are left with what term? You can have a x over x minus 5. Now, double check again your answers. You make sure that this is already what you are looking for, alright? Because here, when you cancel x minus 3, all you are left with x over x minus 5. And do not presume that x over x can be cancelled together. You know why? Because here you have a minus sign. It is different from x over x times 5 or 5x. Then the x can be cancelled, right?